We say this is himo, this is
Himo?
obi.
Ah.
Yeah, more kind of thickness. Yeah,
Yes.
right, yeah.
Occasionally press the start button. Let's see if the battery is ready.
Okay, okay.
I really wanted to do something with martial arts in Japan, given that I have a strong history in both judo, karate, taijutsu, samurai sword fighting, and various others. And via the Happy Plus Corporation in Takayama, I found this workshop, which is officially for 2 people. So I paid for 2 people. Linda also put on an outfit, but the training was only for me. The training was done by Marusake Sensei, who has been training Iaido for 40 years now, and Happy Plus Corps also brought us there. It was an actual temple on a hill near Takayama. And they also helped translating for us, which you will see throughout this video. Here we have Marusaki Sensei as we prepared for the workshop. It was a great fun, and I will have some comments here and there as we do it. This was where the fun started, because he demonstrated a basic draw, cut and sheath technique, which I immediately copied without any problems. And his first question was, first time? And I explained that I had trained before, at which point he was like, ooh, this is interesting. What is it you want to train? And I was like, for me it was whatever you find interesting. And so he came up with a bunch of very interesting techniques. He immediately got me onto techniques that involve sitting down, and also very specific techniques. And he was actually quite enthused that I tried to follow him as best I could. Sitting down like this was not something I am very good at, hence the laughing and fun being had. But he did actually enjoy teaching and training, because I was very focused on the details and the specifics, where he's probably used to tourists who tend to just want to wave a sword around, where I was just laser focused on everything he was doing.
今度は後ろ見てね。ここ見てね、ここ。
そうです。足ですか？
足。
Yeah, please see his leg here.
肩なんで出ずにやるよ。次は、やっぱりこう最初について、ここを、ヒューッと、ここを寄せながら。そう。
Yes, yes.
そう。で、その時に、手がかかる。前へ出しながら、ほら、ここで手かかってるよ、右手も。全部一緒だからね。
Yeah, at the same time, everything you have to do it. So.
Very easy. 1, 2, 3じゃないから。
Not 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just 3 part, everything together. そしてそのまま前を切る。
ポン。刀を振り上げながら、腕を下ろしながら前へ上に立つ。その時左手がここね。そして、まずやってみる
OK。どうしますか？一人でやってもらえますか？
一人でやってみる
Do you wanna do only you or do you wanna copy him
一緒
together?
Together?
一緒にやりたいみたい。
じゃあ、レッツスタートやね。今度は左足行くよ。両方に乗るんだよ。できるかい足だけやるよ、足だけね。そうそうそうそう。おお、惜しい惜しい。
Almost, almost.
そうそうそうそうそうそう。そして、ここから前に出して、で、前、スタンド。スタンド。あれ、そう。いいよ。そう、それ終わるとき、そうそうそうそう。じゃあ、最初から行ってみようか、切るところから、ね。
Okay, from first. Let's do from first. Yes.
切りつけるところから行ってみよう。
Yes.
覚えた。おうまい。よし。
This what he's saying.
そう。刀抜いて。
This moment is great because I had told Linda that I wanted to go into a mountain, be told by old Japanese that my foot is in the wrong position while training. And lo and behold, my foot is corrected as I'm doing this training. Also, I need to also state Murasaki Sensei is not an old man. He is actually quite young and quite spry.
かっこいいよ。奥さん写真撮ってあげて。いっぱい撮ってあげて。このかっこいい姿。で、この顔は、笑顔じゃないよ。ノースマイルね。ここ当たるな。で、このままの位置で振りかぶって、 うん、でしっかりふっと振り下ろす、うん、注文つけるともっとあれやけどグッときて、さあ横ちぶりだよ、パーッとここへ行く、早くポッとやるとこのついたのがピュッと向こうへ飛んでいく、うん、
Enemy's blood spill out. Yes. Yes.
そうそうそうそうそうそうそうそう、そしてそこからそうそう肩の鞘に戻すよ。おお、いいねいいねいいねいいね、おおあった思う通りにはいかないか、うん、そうよ、よしよしよしよしよし。
The reason I have my socks on here again is because it was getting really, really cold. My feet were basically freezing off. So I was allowed to put my socks back on. Sadly, I did not have proper tabbies, but oh well.
右足出しながらついて、そして引きながら振りかぶって、で、あとはここで横ちぶり、横ちぶり、そして納刀ですけど、ちょっと見とって。そうさっきはここへ乗せた。
Normally like this. But now?
This is really cool because this is actually an advanced technique of sheathing the sword. Normally reserved for more advanced students and students that have more thing. First you see me doing it the old-fashioned way, or trying to do it the old-fashioned way, but the trick is that you sheath your sword faster, except it does sort of give you the risk of cutting your own hand, but it means you can put your sword away faster and or recover it quicker.
スピーディー、敵が何人もいるとき、
If you a lot of enemy around you, you have to do like
一
this.
回一回一人切って、またこうよいしょ、これロング時間がかかるね、ほんの少しだけど
Long period. Yes.
そう早いのな、そっちの方がね、で早く入れてこういくから、また次の人が敵が来た時にもまたパッとこういけるっていうことで、早の音と、スピーディーなノートっていうふうに名前つけてます、はい、
This is speedy kind of. Yeah.
はい、
Eventually the time was up, even though Sensei wanted to continue training because he was having a lot of fun and so was I. But ultimately we had to stop. We ended with obviously thanking the sword and ending the meeting. We did it in both versions of sitting down and standing for Linda. And finally we both received a certificate that we had participated in the samurai workshop. You can also see the actual temple that it took place in, the dojo, and you can also see that it was in fact in the mountains on a hillside. After the workshop, our translator was willing to take us to the museum in Takayama, which we wanted to go because they had all prints of Hokusai on display there. It was also a very interesting and very strange looking museum, but it was very cool. And seeing all of the original Hokusai prints first person, it was very interesting indeed. Keep in mind these were all block prints, so different museums have their own collection, but they are the original prints from back in the day. It's amazing how much detail was managed to put in there. The rest of the museum was interesting, but I didn't actually take a lot of footage there. A lot of places were also didn't allow any cameras, so I didn't do that. We eventually did make it back into town, although we were lucky because the bus doesn't drive too often. There were no taxis. So we managed to get back again, wandered around Old Town a bit more, and I also did a laundry somewhere in between. And eventually we managed to find dinner where the dinner involved grilling our own food over a hot stove, which was very interesting, although it was very typical that we sat down and then shortly after us a large group of about 10 people from Amsterdam showed up, being extremely from Amsterdam. They were friendly, but they were very loud. And eventually we turned in for the evening and night.